Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Waterloo Warriors versus the Lincoln Junior Stars varsity matchup here. So Lincoln comes into this game 1 point behind us in the standings. So another crucial weekend for us, matched up with another crucial weekend next weekend with Ames, Omaha. The standings are pretty tight, 3 through, 9-ish, 10-ish even maybe. So all these games coming up throughout the end of the season are all big games. We are without both Buchans and Harn tonight. They are finishing up, playing up in the Silver Six up in Canada. They with Team Midwest. So short-handed 3 guys tonight. We will need some other guys to step up and play some big roles here. Rely on some of the younger kids and go from there. Got Aiden Iverson starting at defense. Carter Tompkins starting at the other defense. Aiden Loeb starting at forward. Logan Caldwell will be the other forward. And I believe it will be Siler Kaiui coming out as the other winger. Starting in net's going to be Lincoln Graveman. Warriors are coached by Tucker Schwer and Sam Hedgen. And now we will have the national anthem.
At this time, we ask that you please rise up and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, Warrior fans, hopefully we jump on these guys right away. Lincoln was in Cedar Rapids last night. They fell to the Rough Riders, maybe it was 4-1. Dolan and Richter will be your referees with Den Hartog and Thorman as your linesmen. Lincoln is not missing any players for Team Midwest. They don't have any guys on that squad. Here we go with Caldwell, Loeb, Kaiui, Iverson, Tompkins, Graveman. So we get for the face-off at center ice. Richter drops the puck. Logan Caldwell pushes it between the centerman's legs. Poked off his stick by the Lincoln defenseman. Carter Tompkins applies the body. Lincoln comes with it through the neutral zone. Poked off his stick by Kaiui. Lincoln defenseman's able to chip the puck into the Warriors zone. Oh, Kaiui up to Caldwell. Just missed him. Lincoln puts a shot on net, and it is frozen by Lincoln Graveman. Face off to the right of Lincoln. We're going to stick with the same line out there with Loeb, Caldwell, Kaiui, Tompkins, and Iverson. Face off, tied up, shoved over to the corner. Iverson behind the net. Up the boards. Kaiui, Caldwell comes away with it. Caldwell with a head of speed here. Makes one man miss. Unable to get around the second guy. Loeb's able to poke check it off the Lincoln defenseman's stick. Reichertz is now out. Here comes Joseph Reichertz. Reichertz behind the net with Rasty. Coots out in front with Rowe and Trug. Shot by Grady Rowe that was sticked aside by the Lincoln goaltender. Down low, Rasty back down to Reichertz. Rowe has the puck bounce over his stick, held up at the neutral zone. Warriors are able to get the puck deep. Rasty's going to give chase. Pushes the puck to the far near side here. Trug's able to keep the puck in the Warriors zone. Out there now we've got Hild, Rowe, Trug, Rasty, and Bushbaum. Puck over to the near boards here. Kicks free, squirts free, Bushbaum with it. He's coming in, takes the guy wide, gets it able to get the puck deep, looking to center it, nobody home. Lincoln breaks out. Rowe's able to intercept the pass in the neutral zone. Lincoln with it over the blue line, gets the puck deep. Rowe applying pressure. Hall with it in the corner, able to kick it out to the Lincoln defenseman who holds the zone, trying to break it out here. We're gonna have to gain the blue line every chance we get here. Chase Hall's able to get the puck, chip it free through the neutral zone. Bushbaum comes for a change, low back out on the ice. Lincoln gets the puck deep. Grady Rowe gives chase behind his own net, able to chip it forward on the near side half boards, back behind the net for Lincoln. Lincoln centered it, shot over the Waterloo Warrior net. Lincoln maintaining some offensive zone pressure here. Out to the Lincoln defenseman. He's going to let a shot fly. It's bounced around off a stick, never made its way to the net, went wide. Iverson over to Loeb. Loeb now with a head of speed. Has the stick, the puck poke checked off his stick. Caldwell's back out there. Kaiui's back out there. Lincoln gets the puck deep. Wraps around the boards behind the Warrior net. Tompkins says, "Get off me," to that Lincoln guy. Goes right around him and is coming through the neutral zone, has speed. Lets a shot fly. Lincoln goaltender lets the puck bounce around, gave up kind of a juicy rebound there. We were not able to pounce on it, but 13:24 to go in the first period. We're still 0-0. Shots on goal, Waterloo 2, Lincoln 1. Keep this line out there with Kaiui, Caldwell, Loeb, Tompkins, and Iverson. Lincoln breaks it out of their defensive zone through the neutral zone. Logan Caldwell's able to come away with it. Has the puck knocked off his stick. Iverson's able to get the puck into the Warriors' offensive zone. Lincoln clears it. Tompkins off the boards. Nobody home. Lincoln regroups side to side with their defensemen. Up through the middle through the winger that was flying through. Over to Joe Reichertz. And puck is knocked out of play. So you got Coots, Reichertz, Rasty for your forwards with Rowe and Trug as your defensive pair. Face-off's going to be on the near side dot outside the blue line. Lincoln's able to come away with it through the neutral zone. They're able to get the puck deep. Lincoln defenseman holds it in. Puck goes back down low where Grady Rowe's there. Lincoln goes behind the net, looking to go deep. Shot by the defenseman from Lincoln goes wide. Shot deflected in front of the net, never made its way through to Lincoln. Lincoln, another good save by Graveman. Puck comes away, here comes Coots. Coots up to Reichertz. Reichertz gets the puck deep. That pass was intercepted, bounced off the skate of Kellen Coots. He's going to go for a line change. Lincoln finds the centerman in the neutral zone. He's going to come over the blue line. He's going to let a shot fly that sticks aside by Lincoln Graveman. Joe Reichertz up to Racy. Racy goes wide, has a body applied to him. He's able to get the puck deep. Hild in there, applying pressure. Bushbaum's giving chase on the other far side. Iverson with the neutral zone. He gets the puck deep. No. Hey, Den Hartog had his arm up like he was going to call that icing, and then it was waved off. That is going to be icing, though. So icing on Lincoln with 11:05 to go here in the first period. Shots Lincoln 3, Waterloo 2. Face off to the left of the Lincoln goaltender with Chase Hall, Hild, Bushbaum, Tompkins, Iverson out there for your Waterloo Warriors. Quick whistle because then Hartog dropped the puck before anybody was ready. Lincoln trying to pull a quick one to get a different player out there. Dolan says, no, not today, sir. Lincoln wins the puck back deep. They fly it around to the winger on the other side, so they kind of have a rim play that they just worked out. Lincoln has it back in their defensive zone, finds a winger in the neutral zone. Some good passing, taken away, Chase Hall with it. Tried to find Savion Hild. Lincoln goes D to D, now through the neutral zone over the red line. They decide to get the puck deep. Shot was wide of Lincoln. Iverson wraps the puck around the boards. Mason Bushbaum has it, looking to chip it out. Tompkins with it. Half boards, good body applied by Bushbaum, and Carter Tompkins comes away with a head of speed. 1-on-4 is able to get the puck deep. Caldwell back out there, Lowe back out there, Kaiui back out there. Rowe and Trug as your defensive pair. Lincoln's playing a lot of different, you can tell when they're breaking out, they want to play a lot of these stretch passes. They already have a defenseman right now or a forward that's already trying to break out. So Kaiui back out to Rowe. Rowe's going to let a shot fly. It's going to bounce off bounces off. The board's kind of funny. Takes a weird bounce, lands on a Warrior stick, but we're not able to convert. Lincoln comes away with it, gets the puck deep. Trug with it behind his own net, wraps it around the near side boards. Weren't able to get it out. Trevor Trug up to Kaiui. Kaiui over to Loeb. Loeb looking for Caldwell, streaking through the neutral zone. Puck does get deep. Kaiui gives chase. Logan Caldwell with it in the corner. Back over to Kaiui, back over to Caldwell, back out to Rowe. Rowe lets a shot fly. Kicks around, doesn't make its way to the net. Trevor Trug with a shot that just goes wide. Lincoln has no problem going D to D behind their own net. Puck squirts free out in front of puck squirted out. It a save by Lincoln Graveman as the Lincoln forward was sitting in front of the net with nobody on him. So we're all right. Big save by Lincoln Graveman. Warriors are going to come out with Coots, Tompkins, Reicherts, Racy, Iverson. Racy taking the face off. Ties this guy up. Puck squirts out, loose in front of the net. Mad scramble. Reicherts comes away with it. He's going to find Coots on the far side. Coots breaking. Looking for Racy. Has the puck come off his stick. Kind of fanned on that pass there. Iverson's going to get the puck deep. Warriors check up. And here we go with some forechecking going on. Joseph Reicherts with it. Leaves it for Racy. Racy's trying to chip it deep. Can't get it, and then here comes Lincoln on a 2-on-1. Great play by Carter Tompkins, able to break up the 2-on-1 pass with a diving play. Shot by the Lincoln defenseman, saved by Lincoln Graveman. I'll try to not confuse you guys by saying Lincoln Graveman and Lincoln the team. Iverson up the boards to Reicherts. Reicherts ships it forward. Lincoln's able to get it deep. Now Bushbaum's out there. Pass is intercepted. Lincoln player fans on the shot, stick aside. Good back check by Mason Bushbaum there. Puck goes up to Bushbaum. Bushbaum has it over the blue line, over to Hill. Hill's going to let a shot fly that's going to go wide. It's going to bounce out. Trug's going to give chase and able to get the puck deep. Warriors check up. And here comes Lincoln over the neutral zone, over the red line, over the blue line. Makes the guy miss. Big save by Lincoln Graveman. Trevor Trug comes away with it. Up the boards to Mason Bushbaum. We're able to chip it out. No icing. Puck bounces off the boards, takes a weird bounce. Bushbaum comes for a line change with Loeb now on the ice. Chase Hall with it. Is able to get the puck deep. Hill makes a change. Kaiui's out there. Chase Hall with it in the corner. You still have Rowe out there and Trug out there for your defensive pair. Grady Rowe down in the corner. Loeb's able to hold it in, keep it deep. Puck's bouncing around in front of the Lincoln goaltender. Caldwell just misses it, just out of reach of Caldwell. He comes away with, here goes Logan Caldwell. Head of speed, makes Lincoln defenseman, Lincoln forwards miss, skates in front of the net, had a chance, just came off his stick. Good play by Logan Caldwell. Trevor Trug up to Kaiui, Kaiui over to Caldwell. Caldwell, head of speed, loses an edge, picked up by the Lincoln defenseman over to the Lincoln forward on the far side. Iverson across, finds big save by Lincoln Graveman. With 5:53 to go here in the first period. We're going to get a line change. It's going to be Racy, Coots, Reicherts, Tompkins, Iverson. Racy sets to take the face-off. Wins it back to the corner to Tompkins. Tompkins is going to rim it around the board here. Reicherts is going to come away with it. Here we go. Reicherts with a 3-on-2 with a head of speed. Finds Racy in front of the net. Oh! Racy with a good shot. Rebound was kicked over to Joey Reicherts. Just about had it. Good save by the Lincoln goaltender there, but that was a good play by those three. Had Coots crashing the net. Racy staying high. Reicherts fed Racy. Racy with a good shot. Face off to the left of the Lincoln goaltender. Racy wins the draw back. Kept in. Oh, just squirted out. Just barely squirted out. We check up, applying some pressure here. Lincoln with a long stretch pass through the neutral zone. He's going to come away with it at center ice. He's going to let a shot fly just wide. The puck is behind the net. Kicked around. Lincoln's able to maintain the zone. Lincoln with it behind the net, tries to find the guy. Puck square free. Off. Coots was unable to maintain control there as the Lincoln defenseman is able to get a shot on the ice. We're going to get a line change. It's going to be Racy, or Caldwell, Loeb, Kaiui, Iverson, and Tompkins. Lincoln wins the drawback. Shot ricochets off of the back of the glass, bounced over Lincoln Graveman's head back out to center ice, or in front of the slot. Here comes Lincoln back into the offensive zone. Caldwell with it behind his net. He's going to feed it off to Loeb. Loeb's looking back for him. Puck does squirt free out of the Warriors defensive zone. Lincoln checks up. Carter Tompkins now with it. Makes him one-man miss. Gets kind of a hook there. He finds Caldwell in the neutral zone. Caldwell with a head of speed. Takes the Lincoln defenseman wide. Slams on the brakes. Lincoln was going for a cross-ice pass that was intercepted by Grady Rowe, who's able to get the puck deep. Now Reichert's back out there. Lincoln comes through, breaks through the zone. Puck is loose. Reichert's comes away with it. Has the puck knocked off his stick. And here comes Racy. Starting to see some of the Warrior players kind of fall down every once in a while. Racy with it on the near boards. That's going to be icing on the Warriors. With 3:24 to go in the first period. Going to get a line change. Going to go Caldwell, Loeb, Kaiui, Rowe, and Trug out there. Caldwell wins it back over to Kaiui. Caldwell comes away with it. Caldwell is shot that's the defenseman from Lincoln's able to get a stick on it and deflect it over the net. Puck goes down low. Lincoln chips it off the glass. Held by the Warrior defenseman Grady Rowe, who was able to get the puck deep. Loeb getting chase. Intercepted by Kaiui. Kaiui lets a shot fly that is gloved down by the Lincoln goaltender. With 2:55 to go in the first period, we're going to get a line change. We're going to go with Hill, Bushbaum, Paul, Iverson, and Tompkins. Lincoln wins the faceoff back to the corner. Yep, seen that play during the JV game where they wrap it around to the forward. Chase Hall giving chase in the corner. Lincoln on the near boards here, down at the half walls. They wrap it around the far side where the Lincoln guy gives chase. Iverson's there to intercept the pass behind his own net. Ivy comes away with it, up the boards, over the red line, gives it up to Hild. Hild has it, able to get the puck deep. Iverson is down in the corner, over to the near boards. Bushbaum in the corner, lays a body on a Lincoln defenseman. Tompkins gets puck deep. And we're getting a full line change here. We got Tompkins, Racy, Coots, Reicherts, Iverson. Puck intercepted by Racy. Over to Coots. Coots now with a head of speed. Comes through. Feeds it to Reicherts. Shot by Reicherts. Saved by the Lincoln goaltender. Iverson back with it now. Able to make a guy miss. Puck is in feet, getting strummed. Reicherts now. Reicherts down to Coots. Coots back over to Reicherts. Lincoln chips it out, and Iverson's going to go ahead and get it back in. Warriors check up. Pass through the neutral zone. Poked off the stick. Here comes Racy. Racy's able to make a guy miss. Bounces off the boards. Has the puck knocked off his stick. Lincoln's able to get it deep. We got about 1:10 left here to go in the first period. Still 0-0. Good body by Tompkins. Oh. 56 seconds to go. The puck squirted out to the Lincoln defenseman. He let a wrist shot go that was kind of deflected in front of the net by somebody, but it bounced through and found its way through the back of the net. So 1-0 with 56.6 seconds to go here in the first period. Lincoln 1, Warriors 0. Shots on goal, Lincoln 10, Waterloo 6. We're going to come back out with a new line of Caldwell, Loeb, Kaiui. Got Trug and Rowe as your defensive pair. Logan Caldwell wins the puck forward, has the puck bounced off his stick. Grady Rose able to get the puck deep. Loeb applies pressure. Trug's able to hold the zone and help get the puck deep. We got 39 seconds left here in the first period. Trug with it behind his own net. Comes around looking to find, that's going to be icing.
16:04 on the first period. Henry Boyd scoring number 79. Henry Lampensdale. Doing the assist, number 23. Cole Brendel, number 43. Randy Warden. That's Lancaster and Ron Curry. At 16:04.
So we are going to have a line change. Actually, Racy's just going to go on the ice. You got Racy, Caldwell, Kaiui, Rowe, Trug. Trug wraps it around the board here over to Racy. Racy's able to come up with it. Chip it up to Caldwell, but Lincoln comes away with it with 14 seconds to go. Lincoln over the blue line, lets a shot fly just wide of Lincoln Graveman. Rowe with it in the corner. Comes over behind his net. Out to the defenseman. We have 2 seconds. Here comes Logan. Logan Caldwell lets a shot fly right as the whistle blows. And the Lincoln goaltender is able to make a save. Real quick here, we'll go through the franchise sponsors again. You have the West High Athletic Booster Club, Farm Bureau Financial, Taylor Zimmerman, Iowa Metal Recycling, Linda Gienow, Lindgren Glass, Pratt's Pest Control, Standard Distribution, Tina Miller Woodsmall, Dennis and Elaine Loeb, Loeb Farms, Pat Kinsinger, B&D Drywall, Southridge Dental, Dan and Lisa Putbreeze, Marilyn Payne, Tracy Putbreeze, 5 Season Tire, MC Inc., American Pattern and CNC Works, Bayer Motorsports LLC, Natural Glow, Kurt Gross Company, AA Management, Jeff and Pam Coots, Dolores White, Roger and Sandy Schoonover, Ronan Industries, KCH Properties, Highway 63 Diner, Jerry and Judy Buchan, Race D Appraisals Inc., Race D Reynolds, and the Community Chevrolet of Cedar Falls. So we will take a short break, be back with you in 12 minutes with the Warriors down 1-0. All right, welcome back. For the second period of the Waterloo Warriors versus Lincoln Junior Stars, the Warriors are down 1-0. Set to start the second period. Looks like we're starting the same way we started the game. We have Caldwell, Kaiui, Loeb, Iverson, and Tompkins. So the Warriors need to get something going here. Second period has typically been our period throughout the year. We need to get some passes heading through the neutral zone. Caldwell comes away with it. He comes over the blue line. We'll take one 9 seconds in. Back out to Iverson. Iverson down low. Has it taken off his stick. Here comes Lincoln. The Lincoln forward has it fall off his stick, taken away by Carter Tompkins. Carter Tompkins up to Kaiui. Kaiui was trying to find Loeb through the neutral zone. Pass was not able to get to him. Lincoln on the far side. Puck bounces over the red line. We got Caldwell, Kaiui on a 2-on-1. Puck was saved by the Lincoln goaltender. Rebound sat out in front. Lincoln comes back down. He trips over the puck. Carter Tompkins comes away with it. Up to Loeb. Loeb over to, was to Caldwell. Lincoln forward was yelling for it. Lincoln's able to get the puck deep. And Tompkins comes away with it. Tompkins has the puck on his stick. Finds Caldwell. Caldwell with it through the neutral zone. Over to Kaiui. Kaiui back over to Caldwell. Caldwell over the top. Lets the shot go. The Lincoln defenseman's able to get just enough of Logan's stick. Rebound. Ooh. Puck squirted out front. Unable to connect. And Lincoln back the other way. A little 2-on-2. Shot saved by Lincoln Graveman. Caldwell applying pressure. Lincoln comes away with it. They're able to get the puck down low. Grady Rowe with it back over on his side. Behind the net. Racy down there battling with it. Racy comes away with it. Head of speed, up the boards to Coots. Coots unable to handle it. Back out to Racy. Racy with the puck on his stick, gets it knocked off his stick. Reichert's with it. Takes a shot on goal, saved by the Lincoln goaltender. Rowe's able to get the puck. Gets it deep. Lincoln breaks it out. They find they get the puck deep. Trug with it. Up the boards to Reichert's. Reichert's over to Racy. Racy with a head of speed. Over the blue line. Looking for his winger. It bounced off the Lincoln defenseman. Racy with a good hit. Trug's able to bounce the puck off the boards. Coots coming for a change. Hild comes out, head of speed. Lincoln goes D to D in their defensive zone. Puck comes up the neutral zone, intercepted by Reichert's. Reichert's to Hild. Hild back over to Reichert's. Reichert's over to Racy. Lincoln comes away with it. Find a centerman at the red line. He finds another winger that's breaking through. He drops it off. Bushbaum. Bushbaum's able to come in on a breakaway. Gets caught by the Lincoln defenseman. He turns around. Oh! Hall with it. Hall's able to shove it back deep. Over to the far side. Up the half boards. Lincoln tries to get it out. Held in by Carter Tompkins. Lincoln on the near boards. Iverson's able to come away with it. He finds Tompkins. Tompkins over the red line. He's going to skate in with it. Lets a shot go. Saved by the Lincoln goaltender. This guy's been kind of giving up some rebounds here. I don't know if he feels quite comfortable in net tonight, but he's kind of letting it bounce off him and lay there for a little juicy rebound. And we're going to have a line change with Caldwell, Kaiui, Loeb, Harbaugh, and Rowe. Lincoln comes away with it. Harbaugh with it down in our far far corner. He comes out with it. Caldwell had it knocked off his stick to the corner. Coyote took a spell. Goes in front of the Warrior net. Harbaugh comes away with it. I think he had the 60 degree in his hand instead of the 3-wood, and it was fired off into the stands. Puck was on his side, nothing you do about that. Loeb, Caldwell, Coyote, Harbaugh, Rowe. Warriors do seem like they have a little bit more energy this period. Nothing like we saw them in Ames with, but it's going to be a battle. Caldwell with it behind his net makes the man miss on the forecheck. Comes away with it ahead of speed. He's going to go wide. Has the puck knocked off his stick by the Lincoln defenseman. Lincoln defenseman leaves it for the winger. He's trying to come through the neutral zone, trying to find somebody on the near boards here. That's going to be icing on Lincoln. Going to get a line change here. Got Racy, Reicherts, Coots, Iverson, and Tompkins. Jaguaristi ready to take the face off here. Lincoln centerman gets kicked out. Face-off one back to Iverson. Iverson makes a couple guys miss. Walks out in front. Has the puck poke checked off his stick. Carter Tompkins with a shot that's batted down off the Lincoln player. Lincoln holds the zone. Their defenseman pitch. Lincoln goes D to D. Lets the shot fly. Blocked by the stick of Coos. Rolled in on Graveman, and we'll get a whistle. Get a line change. We're going to have Caldwell, Loeb, Coyote, Trug, and Rowe. Faceoff's going to be to the left of Lincoln Graveman with 11:26 to go here in the second period. Been a pretty evenly matched game so far. Caldwell wins it over to Trug. Trug bounces it off the boards. Puck goes deep. Gritty Rowe able to come away with it. Rowe over to Coyote. Lincoln maintains control. Out to Graveman. Lincoln player open kind of in the slot, and he shoots and is able to put it in the back of the net for a 2-0 Lincoln lead. We got to pick the pace up here. We got Caldwell, Loeb, Coyote, Rowe, and Trug. 11:05 to go here in the second period. Rowe wins the face. The face-off's one back to Rowe. He gets puck deep. Loeb gives chase. Lincoln breaks out. Here comes Lincoln back into the zone. Over to their winger, King. He lets a shot go. Glove down by Graveman. We're going to get a line change here. It's going to be the Reicherts Coots Racy line with Tompkins and Iverson at defense. Face off to the right of Lincoln Graveman. Racy wins it back to the corner. Able to break it out of the zone. A little tick-tacky. No one able to really gain control of it. It's kind of been a bit of let's slap it and see what happens. Reicherts with it now through the neutral zone. squirted free, bounced over a stick, landed on Kellen Kutz's stick, and he's able to get a shot on net. And the goalie, I'm telling you, he looks a little shaky. We get some more shots on this guy, it'll be a good thing. Line change here. We got Hall, Hill, Bushbaum, Rowe, and Harbaugh as their defensive partners. Puck was won back to Lincoln. Lincoln wrapped it around the boards. It was intercepted in the neutral zone by Chase Hall. Chase Hall gets the puck deep. Mason Bushbaum giving chase. Comes in, applies the body. Chase Hall gives some pressure. Lincoln comes away with it. Trying to float something up through the neutral zone. That was a hand pass. Yep, I was going to say that. Looked like a hand pass to me, Dolan. Faceoff will be at center ice. Same line, Chase Hall, Mason Bushbaum, Hild. Lincoln gets the puck deep. Harbaugh with it. Trying to find Hild. Bounces over the defenseman's stick. Hild giving chase. He wraps it around. Hall has it at the blue line. We get the puck deep. Bushbaum giving chase. Far side. Hill gets the puck deep. We're getting a line change. Here comes Caldwell, Coyote, Loeb. Lincoln with it. Pass through the neutral zone. These guys are good with their stretch passes. We should probably wish we could maybe do the same thing here. Loeb with a shot, fires it. In the Lincoln goaltender is able to make a save. Faceoff's going to be to the left of the Lincoln goaltender with Loeb, Coyote, Caldwell, Iverson, and Tompkins. With 8:42 to go in the second period. Faceoff tied up by both centermen. Lincoln comes away with it. They go high off the glass, and it's going to be icing. So faceoff will come back down to the Warriors' offensive zone to the left of the Lincoln goaltender. Same five out there for your Waterloo Warriors. Caldwell wins it back to Tompkins. Tompkins lets the shot go, just gets stick side wide. Iverson pinches, able to hold the zone. Caldwell's able to snag it. Takes a shot, rifles it just over the net for the Waterloo Warriors. Lincoln comes back the other way. And here comes Logan Caldwell. We have a 3-on-1 if we hurry. Logan lets the puck shot go, goes wide, breaks us out, and Iverson's able to come away with it. He has the puck taken off his stick by a Lincoln forward. Oh. And Warriors are going to be heading on the penalty kill here. Penalty on Loeb. It's going to be 2 minutes for roughing, I believe. The puck was in the guy's skate, and he just didn't have his head up. And, you know, I mean, you got to keep your head up when you play this game. So we'll get a call here. They just sent Loeb back. Looks like it must be a 2 and a 10. So this will be Warriors are going to be on the penalty kill here. Got Rasty and Reichertz out there for your forwards with Rowe and Tompkins. With 7:40 to go here in the second period. Lincoln with it out of the defenseman. Let a shot fly, blocker side by Lincoln Graveman. Puck comes back out to the Lincoln defenseman. Back over to the D. He's going to find, well, it was shot through a screen. It was deflected, never made it to the net. If Warriors, or if Lincoln does the same kind of plays they did during the JV game, they like to find the guy kind of on the back door. So we'll see what happens. There it is to the far side. Shot sticks side by Graveman. Shot by the Lincoln defenseman that goes wide. Does not break out of the zone. King with it on the far side, trying to fire off a shot that goes off the stick of a Warrior defenseman up into the netting. So we're going to get a face-off to the right of Lincoln Graveman. We're going to have True, Kaiui, Caldwell, and Tompkins out there for this penalty kill. .47 seconds to go on this Waterloo Warrior penalty kill. Puck was cleared out by the Warriors. Logan Caldwell with a head of speed giving chase. Applying pressure, good job by Logan Caldwell, not letting them get out of the zone. Lincoln goes D to D. Kaiui's on this side. Here we go. Kaiui took a shot off the glove, and he is in some pain on the bench. Shot by the Lincoln Junior Stars. It was blocked to the side by Lincoln Graveman. They go D to D. Puck is up in the air. We got Rasty on a breakaway now. Here we go. Jagger Rasty. Deke, the goalie, went to his backhand. Lincoln goaltender made a hell of a save. And the penalty is over. We are now full strength. Getting a line change, it's going to be Reichertz, Kaiui, Coots, Trug, Tompkins, with Lincoln coming over the neutral zone. They dump the puck in. It's stick aside by Lincoln Graveman. Now Reichertz with a head of speed over the neutral zone. Has the puck just knocked off his stick. Over to Coots. Kaiui to Coots. Kellen Coots with it, takes a shot, just misses over the head of the Lincoln goaltender. Kellen Coots with the backhand. Sticks aside by the Lincoln goaltender. Puck comes out to Rowe. Rowe's able to not maintain the zone, but stop Lincoln from breaking out. And Lincoln's going to go ahead and get the puck deep. Iverson with it now. Iverson to Coots. Coots was able to get it up to Bushbaum. Rowe with it behind his net. Up the boards, over to where Caldwell is met by a Lincoln player. Now over to Grady Rowe. Grady Rowe's going to fire it off the glass. It bounces off Hill's stick. Lincoln gets the puck deep. 4:09 to go here in the second period. Caldwell wraps around the boards to Bushbaum. Bushbaum out to Hill. Between the leg pass. Savo has the puck knocked off his stick. Here comes Caldwell. Caldwell with shot go. Pad saved by the Lincoln goaltender. Caldwell with it on the half boards on the far side. Lincoln comes away with it. Come through the neutral zone. Iverson's able to get the puck deep. It's going to wrap around the board to where Bushbaum's going to get there. He shoves the puck deep. We're making a line change. Here comes Coots. You got Coots, Rasty, Reichertz, True, or Tompkins, and Iverson. There comes Rasty. Rasty with a head of speed. Splits the defenseman. Keeps motoring. has the puck knocked off his stick. Joey and Rasty battling with it in the corner. Records with it behind the net. Trug with the puck. Out to Caldwell. Caldwell over to Records. Coots, just missed the back door. Tompkins with it. He lets the shot go. Hits Kellen Coots in front of the net. Back behind the net is Lincoln. Trevor Trug pinches. He's able to hold the boards. Records comes away with it. He has it on the near boards here. Chips it forward. Here comes Kaiui. Kaiui with the head of speed. Makes one guy miss. Turns around. Chase Hall with it. The pucks are starting to bounce our way a little bit here. We're getting some pressure this period. And Lincoln's just going to go for an ice. With 1:58 to go in the second period. Faceoff's going to be the left of the Lincoln goaltender. You're going to have Harbaugh, Rowe, Hall, Caldwell, Kaiui. The 2 minutes to go here in this second period. Lincoln comes away with it over the red line, over the blue line. Rowe's able to knock it off his stick. Bounces out to the Lincoln defenseman, who's going to go ahead and just get the puck deep. Wrapped around the boards. Getting close to Caldwell, just breaking one here. Hall up to Kaiui. Kaiui over to Caldwell. Caldwell trying to find Kaiui out front, just bounces off his stick. Good play. Good play. The boys just got to keep grinding here. I mean, it just flat out have to keep grinding. And we're going to get a penalty. It's going to be on Kaiui. And now we got a scrum. Caldwell's helmet comes off. Rowe comes in. So we're going to see how this mess shakes out. So we're going to have a bit of a mess here. So I gotta imagine we have a mess here to figure out, because we had Caldwell down on the ice, we had Kaiui down on the ice. I didn't really see too many punches being thrown, more or less just some pushing and shoving. So I wouldn't think there's going to be any crazy games, ejections, or anything like that. But let's see how this all pans out. So you got a meeting of the minds over there with the referees trying to figure out what the heck's going on. Okay, so it looks like we got Grady Rowe going to the box, Siler Kaiui going to the box. So let's see how they're going to score this. Lincoln has one guy in the box. And so it looks like the way it shakes out is there must just be some coincidental stuff going on with Rowe and the other guy in the box. And Siler's got his 2 minutes. So it looks like we're going to be on the penalty kill for 2 minutes here after all that mess. So you have Siler got a cross-checking penalty, and then we have coincidental minors for roughing. So after all that's said and done, we are on the penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. So 1 minute to go here in the second period. You got Rasty out there with Caldwell. You got Tompkins and Iverson. A shot by the Lincoln defenseman that stick aside by Graveman. Puck comes out to the Lincoln defenseman. There should be they got him. So they trip Caldwell. So now with 33 seconds left, it's going to be 4-on-4. So we got 4-on-4 action here for the last 33 seconds. So we're going to have Reicherts, Rasty, Caldwell, Tompkins. Caldwell set to take face-off, wins it over to the corner. And here we go with a little 4-on-4 with 30 seconds left to go in the second period. Lincoln on the near boards. Comes across. That's offsides. How do you miss that? Here comes Logan Caldwell ahead of speed. He's going to blow right by this guy. See ya. And then top shelf hits the freaking crossbar. That's just the way this has been going for us here in the second period. Pucks are bouncing around with 1 second to go in the second period. We'll be all right. We get one on this guy, and it's going to just snowball. Going to make a quick line change here. You got Coots going to take the face off. He's got to go straight to the net with this. With Reicherts, Rasty. He ties the guy up. Tries to go to the net. Didn't work. So, into the second period. 2-0 Lincoln. Shots on goal are pretty even. And we're going to have a battle in the third period, boys. We got to come out here, third period, and start flying around scoring some goals here. See you guys in about 15 minutes. All right, welcome back for the third period of the Waterloo Warriors versus Lincoln Junior Stars. It's going to be 4-on-4 again for 49 seconds to start this period. Warriors are down 2-0. Need to get something going in this third. Lincoln's behind us in standings by 1 point. And like I mentioned before, before the first period, it is bunched up in the standings. So every point is vital here at this point in time with about 10-ish games left. We gotta get this figured out. So we're gonna start the third period with Racy, Tompkins, Caldwell, and Reicherts. 4-on-4. Caldwell wins it back to Tompkins. Bounces off his stick. He's gonna go behind the net, fire it up to Reicherts. Reicherts with a head of speed. He's going to carry it through the neutral zone, go wide, take his defenseman wide. Goes behind the net with it, still comes out with it, had 2 guys on him. Out to Racy. Racy over to Tompkins. Tompkins going to let the shot fly, saved by the Lincoln goaltender. Yeah, busy over there. 16:34, Caldwell, Reicherts, Racy, Tompkins. So in 24 seconds, Warriors are going to be on a power play. Caldwell wins it over to Tompkins. Tompkins leaves it for Caldwell. Caldwell leaves it for Reicherts. Reicherts with the puck down in the corner. Slams on the brakes. He's going to walk out in front of the net. Leaves it for Racy. Racy over to Caldwell. Caldwell back over to Racy. Down to Reicherts. Reicherts lets the shot go just wide. Caldwell is able to maintain control. Fires it over to Reicherts. Warriors are going to be on the power play now. Reicherts with a good move. Over to Caldwell. Back to Reicherts. Puck is up in the air. Glove down by the Lincoln goaltender. You're going to have Racy, Caldwell, Iverson, Reicherts, and Coots. Coots ties up his centerman. The puck just bounced over Racy's stick. Coots carries it over the blue line. Comes in, trying to find Reicherts in the center. Unable to connect, and Lincoln clears the zone. Reicherts gets a change. Coyote comes out with it. Caldwell carries it over the blue line. Looking for Coyote. Coyote got a stick on it, but it was just sent aside by the Lincoln defenseman. Coots gets a change. Tompkins comes back out. Tompkins with the puck. Trying to get it deep. Caldwell's going to come for a change. Bushbaum out. Hild out. Racy back in. Iverson steps up. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey now. Tompkins over to Bushbaum. Lincoln comes away with it. Good hit by Carter Tompkins. Shot goes wide. Sabo tries to get the puck out. Here comes Iverson with it. He's able to chip it forward to Coyote. Here comes Coyote. He's able to get the puck deep. He's going to go for a change. Now you got Racy out there with Tompkins, Bushbaum, and Hild. Puck stays in zone. Racy with it. He's able to shovel it down low. Puck bounced back off of him. Racy's doing some work in the corner. Is that a kid? Reverse hits a guy from Lincoln. That was a great reverse hit. Trug able to keep the puck deep. Bushbaum with it. Racy comes away with it. Leaves it for Trug. Trug Strug's going to let a shot go. Knocked down by the Lincoln player. He gets the puck over to Kellen Coots. Kellen Coots with it in the corner. He was looking for Reichertz out front. Now Rasty with it behind the net. Rasty back over to Coots, one between his legs. Now the Lincoln guy, that's going to be icing. Line change here. We're going to get Caldwell, Hall, Kaiui with Trug and Rowe for your defensive pair. Lincoln still up 2-0 with 13:31 remaining in the third period. Caldwell wins it over to Kaiui. Battle for it on the half boards there. Puck goes down deep. Hall's going to give chase. Lincoln defenseman throws on the brakes. Chase is able to keep it in, get it deep. Puck comes around the near boards. Lincoln comes away with it. Lincoln over the red line, over the blue line. Has it knocked off his stick, and Caldwell comes away with it. Here comes Caldwell with a head of speed. Caldwell to Kaiui. Kaiui lets it go. Goes off the stick of the defense or the goaltender for Lincoln. It looked like it bounced off his knob. Now Iverson's back with it. Sends it over to Rowe. Rowe regroups. Hall comes off the ice. Reichertz goes out. Joey's able to get the puck deep. Looks like we're getting another change up here. We got Rasty, Coots, Reichertz out there. No icing. Okay, how the hell was that not icing? Puck comes over. Coots breaks out with it. Finds Rasty. Rasty the shot. That's stick aside by the Lincoln defenseman. Rasty to Iverson. Iverson lets a shot go. Just goes wide. Rasty behind the net. Bounces it off the net. Comes back aside with it. Rasty out to Iverson. Iverson lets a shot go. Just goes wide. Back over to Tompkins. Tompkins with it. He's going to fire it down to the corner. Goes behind the net. Rasty gives a hip check. Iverson with it. He sends it down low to Rasty. Rasty out to Coots. Coots just misses the net just wide. Tompkins with it back down low. Kellen Coots with it. He's going to take his time. Finds Reichertz down low behind the net. Joey with it. He's battling down there. Leaves it for Caldwell. Caldwell comes out. The puck just bounces around. Iverson's able to hold it in. Caldwell over. Iverson to Caldwell. Caldwell lets the shot go. It's blocked again. Warriors are starting to cycle the puck now and get some ample opportunities. Caldwell, shot, goes wide. Iverson's able to hold it. Oh, Iverson was just about ready to hold it in. Here comes Iverson. Lincoln was trying to change. We had some odd men. Lincoln has a guy down that's just hobbling back to the bench. That's going to be icing. Icing on Lincoln. So it is still 2-0 with 10:37 to go. Shots are even, 21 apiece. So we're going to go with the line of Caldwell, Kaiui, Loeb. So we got Loeb back. So we're back to the full roster again, minus the 3 that are up in Canada still. So Caldwell, Loeb, Kaiui, Harbaugh, and Rowe out there. Caldwell ties up his centerman. Puck goes to the corner. Rowe holds it in. Lincoln goes back behind the net again, looking far side. That's icing. And the puck will come back down to the Lincoln goaltender's left side. 10:21 to go here in the third. Lincoln with it behind their net. They're going to send this guy here. Puck is... Loeb's able to battle in the corner, come out with it. Lincoln defenseman now has it. He's not in any hurry. Up to the forward. Has it knocked off his stick. Here comes Caldwell, makes two guys miss. He's coming in. He was trying to find Coyote that was breaking through the zone. Harbaugh is able to get the puck deep. We check up. Rowe pinches, able to get the puck deep. Lincoln reverses it. And here comes Coyote. Coyote with it, trying to find Reichertz. Lands on the Lincoln stick. Intercepted by Bushbaum. Here comes Bushbaum. Makes one guy miss. Here comes Carter Tompkins. He bounces the puck off the boards to himself. He's able to keep going. Tries to get... Yep, Waterloo's going to head to the power play. So we need to make this hurt, boys. Let's go here. So we got Caldwell, Coots, Loeb, Reichertz, and Rasty out here for the power play. Lincoln still up 2-0. Coots wins the face-off back to Rasty. Rasty sends it down to Loeb. Loeb back out to Rasty. Rasty over to Caldwell. Caldwell back to Rasty. Back to Caldwell. Over to Rasty. Rasty's got, oh, good shot by Rasty. Saved by the Lincoln goaltender. With 1:45 left to go on the Warrior power play. Same five out there. Coots, Loeb, Reichertz, Caldwell, Rasty. Coots wins it back to Rasty. Rasty over to Caldwell. Caldwell back over to Rasty. Caldwell over to Reichertz. Caldwell just lost an edge and Lincoln comes away with it. Shorthanded goal for the Lincoln Stars. That puck was just bouncing kind of all over the place. We were unable to gain control. And that's what happens. Lincoln, the puck kind of bounced up in the air, and Lincoln thought he caught it, and then it kind of bounced around, and it was just all over the place. So with 8:16 to go, Warriors down 3-0. Waterloo's going to call a timeout. So with 8:16 to go in the third period here, Warriors are down 3-0. Shots are even at 22 apiece. And Coach Schwer has used the timeout. So we're in a bit of a pickle here. So here we go. Time to get grindy. We got Coots, Loeb, Reicherts, Caldwell, Rasty. 8:16 left in the third period. Lincoln's able to send it down. We're on the power play. Let's get something back up. Caldwell with it. Caldwell takes it all the way in. Is able to maintain control and get the power play set up. Caldwell over to Rasty. Rasty back over to, I thought it was going to be to Caldwell, over to Loeb. Loeb out to Caldwell. Caldwell has it. He sends it deep to Loeb. Loeb was trying to find Coots out in front of the net. It's knocked off his stick, and it's sent back down the other way. 30 seconds remaining on this power play. Coots over to Reicherts. Reicherts with a head of speed. He comes over, able to maintain control. He has it back behind the net. Reicherts with it. He finds Trug. Trug lets the shot go. Sits kind of bouncing around. Lincoln tries to clear it. They can't, or they do. It bounced over Rowe's stick. Lincoln's back to full strength. They're looking to regroup, not in any hurry. Lincoln gets the puck deep. Here comes Loeb with it. Loeb over to Reicherts. Reicherts carries it through the neutral zone. Shot just goes wide. Here comes Hild with it. Hild with it over the blue line. Bounces off the boards. Kaiui gets the puck deep. Bushbaum's out there. Here comes Kaiui. Caldwell back out. Grady Rowe pinches. Able to maintain. Mason Bushbaum holds the blue line. Good job, Big Country. Puck's out. Mason still has it. Here comes, Hild lets the shot go. Goes wide, breaks this out the other way. Trevor Trug back with the puck. He's coming up with a head of speed over the red line, over the blue line. Still has it on his stick. Looking for somebody, anybody. He tried to center it, and the Lincoln player had it bounce off his stick and rattled in on the Lincoln goaltender. So we're going to have Caldwell, Loeb, Kaiui, Tompkins, and Iverson. Warriors have 23 shots, the Lincoln's 22. Caldwell set to take the face-off to the right of the Lincoln goaltender. Caldwell wins it back to Iverson. Iverson gets the puck deep. Lincoln's trying to break it out. They go D to forward. They got some numbers here. They try centering it. Kaiui comes away with it. Kaiui with it. Here comes Loeb. Carter Tompkins with it up. Loeb. Lincoln defenseman goes to the far corner. Iverson with it. Iverson up to Kaiui. Kaiui over to Caldwell. Caldwell with a head of speed. You're by that guy. Over to, try to find a Loeb in front of the net. He's unable to. It's not going to get there for icing, so Iverson has it. He's going to come. Leaves for Tompkins. Tompkins over to Kaiui. Rasty's on the ice. Reichert's out on the ice. And shot by Kaiui that was saved by the Lincoln goaltender. So we got the Reichert's, Coots, Rasty line out there with Rowe and Harbaugh. With 4:42 to go in the game. Shots on goal, Waterloo 42, Lincoln 22. Or 24. 24 to 22. Back out to Rowe. Rowe with a shot that was deflected in front of the net by Coots. Harbaugh's going to send it back in. Harbaugh maintains the blue line, able to send it deep. Shot from an odd angle goes off Lincoln Graveman's stick into the netting. We're going to get a line change. It's going to be Loeb, Kaiui, Caldwell. Tompkins and Iverson. Caldwell wins it back to Tompkins. Tompkins wraps it around the board to Loeb. Loeb comes away with it. He's going to go wide. He lets the shot go, goes just wide. Iverson back with it. Takes a funny bounce off the boards. Here goes Caldwell. Caldwell's going to go for a skate. Over to Loeb. Loeb back over to Caldwell. Maintained it, did not go off sides. Caldwell over to, oh, he had Kaiui on the back door. Just missed it. Iverson holds the blue line. He pinches. Lincoln's going to take some time here. There's 3:20 left to go in the third period. Caldwell behind the net. He's able to chip it forward to Kaiui. Kaiui out to Caldwell. Lincoln maintains his own. Carter Tompkins blew a tire. Lincoln's able to get it back into the zone. Iverson with it behind his net. Lincoln comes away with it. Carter Tompkins with a good play there. Here comes Reichertz. It does get out of the zone. Here comes Racy. Racy wins the race, gets the puck deep. There goes Reichertz. Reichertz is going to go for a skate. Reichertz and Racy battle for it in the corner. Waiting for the puck to come out. It's tied up by, there's 3 Lincoln Junior Star guys down there, all on Reichertz. Puck squirts free to Racy. Racy with it. Tries finding Coots out in front of the net. It gets deflected off the stick. Lincoln's going for a line change. Here comes True. No icing. Lincoln's just content with clearing it. Back with Rowe. Rowe with it. Sends it over to the far boards. Over to nobody. Bushbaum had it, knocked off his stick. Lincoln regains control. And here comes Hild. Hild. Over the red line. Tries to get the puck deep, has it knocked off his stick. Here goes Lincoln. Lincoln back out with it. Over to True. True with it. He's able to find Bushbaum. No icing. Icing's going to be waved off. Trevor Trug with it back. We got a minute to go in the game. Trevor with it up to Hild. Hild chips it in deep. Here goes Chase Hall. Chase Hall over to Bushbaum. Bushbaum. Tompkins has it. He's able to get it deep. .40 seconds to go. Lincoln's just pretty content with keeping it, leaving their third forward high. Lincoln Junior Stars dilly-dallying with it. Here comes Kaiui. Kaiui's going to just get it deep. No icing. Here comes Hall. Hall is off the ice. Loeb's back on. And that's going to do it. 5 seconds. All right, folks. Well, Lincoln comes away with a W, and the goaltender pulls the net over like he just won the Stanley Cup or something. And Dolan does make him pick it back up, so that's great. So we'll be back tomorrow morning at 10:30 in the morning for varsity, 8:30 for JV. And we need to come away with some W's here. So again, Ben Coots filling in for Mr. Buchan, just dad in the stands. Hopefully we get some energy for tomorrow. See you then.